Yo, what's good, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. No, scratch that. I hope you're having a great day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're pulling up to the video. Definitely could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here rocking with your boy, and I appreciate that. All right, man, let's get into this video because this is something that came across my desk a while back ago. A request from a subscriber. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm going to do my first dedicated subscriber intro tomorrow morning for the first, well, not the first, it's going to be the ninth episode of the Tony the Savant Show. But we setting it up, we'll be a little bit more professional anyway. But this came across my desk a couple of weeks ago. Um, you know, the George Kittle famous F Dallas shirt. Try to keep it friendly for the kiddos. But at the same time, and I didn't get the chance to talk about it because we've had such big stuff going on in sports right now. I was primarily focused on boxing with my boy Marlo knows basketball and boxing. Covering the Devin Haney and Regis Progress situation, covering Tim Zoo. The Tim Zoo fight, covering Charlo and Canelo. Just a lot of hoopla in the boxing world. I didn't get a chance to speak on this, but we doubling back because I wanted to make a video with a little bit more replay value anyway. I don't know if y'all know, man, but George Kittle didn't do that F Dallas T-shirt thing on the whim. It wasn't meant to be rebellious or nothing like that. In fact, I think people don't even notice that George Kittle, uh, that particular act was a nod to another 49ers legend. I think his name's Gary Plummer. Now I only know Gary Plummer because that was from the old days. I don't think I ever seen Gary Plummer play, and I might even be messing up his name. You can see the gentleman in the visual. It's the guy on the other side with the same exact shirt as George Kittle. A little modified, but essentially for the most part the same shirt. And I'm sorry, y'all, just got a notification on fantasy football. And he was doing that because y'all don't know, man, the 49ers and the Cowboys have a deep rooted uh, rivalry for years, eons. There was pretty much the NFC juggernauts of the 90s. Uh, you could throw a few more people in there, like the Packers uh, as well. But essentially, the 90s was ran by the Cowboys and the Niners. And then, nowadays, I know the rivalry has kind of fizzled off a little bit because both these teams have been good at different times, since their Super Bowl championship years. But nonetheless, shout out to I was going to say Gary, George Plum. Shout out to George Kittle, man. For keeping football alive because I really like this. I rock with this. And it's only because we live in a very sensitive time and people always getting uh, running to the internet with their initial reactions. You know what I mean? Like that's all it is. It's just when you hear people complaining about stuff and acting all, petty because they sensitive or whatever. It's just their initial reaction. They always get over it. You know what I mean? What was Kanye West doing 5, 10 years ago that was shocking the world and upsetting everybody? Does anybody complain about it now? You know what I mean? And I don't mean to bring Ye into this conversation. It's just to think this is one of them situations where a lot of people that's not in sports are getting upset about this. And this is why I had to double back and talk about this situation because now I'm seeing articles that's not even in our sports industry. You feel me? Like y'all I'm very protective of the sports world, y'all. If y'all haven't noticed, when these outside entities and people try to come in, I'm probably gonna be the first person, the guard dog at the door, like, hey. You know what I'm saying? The Taylor Swift thing, we let that in, and I kind of seen what that was for, generating some early views for the NFL while MLB postseason is going on and the NBA is about to start. We see what you do in NFL marketing. But anyway, now these entertainment websites and all that stuff are piling on George Kittle, talking about how distasteful his shirt was. But the sports world, sports fans, if you want to go by the numbers, that particular shirt is blowing up right now. So that just goes to show you the difference between our world and the rest of the world, man. We understand competition, we understand rivalries. When you talk about a guy like George Kittle, who is a leader on his team, a captain, an impact player, him doing something like this is really energizing and galvanizes uh, the sport, the sport of football, period. Because at the end of the day, we've been getting a lot of 49ers and Cowboys matchups as of recently. And the 49ers have been dominant. So they've dominated the Cowboys. They put them out of the postseason the last 2 years. So in recent 5-year history, the Cowboys have been dominated by the 49ers. So yeah, George Kittle can talk his stuff. Because you know how you stop your opponent from talking stuff? Michael Parsons, Dak Prescott, all y'all guys, and with the star on your helmet, you know how you can stop George Kittle from revealing a F Dallas t-shirt on his birthday, mind you. Happy belated birthday to 85. But you beat him. You know what I mean? You beat him. That's how you stop him. I believe that game was in Dallas. It don't matter if it was in Dallas or not. How you stop all of that is you crush your opponent. Because if you do that, if you beat the 49ers 42-10, then George Kittle looks crazy pulling up and revealing that shirt to the public. He looks crazy. You lost 42-10 and you gonna look like a clown? You know what I mean? That don't make sense. But the fact that he won and his team won in a convincing fashion and his team's been beating y'all in a convincing fashion, say less, man. Let that man have his have his 15 minutes of fame. You know what I mean? So, but it was a nod to NFL history. I think that's what's getting lost in the sauce. A lot of people just think George Kittle was some kind of jerk, butthole type guy. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that he's having fun with the Dallas Cowboys. He's having fun with the rivalry, having fun to the fact that his team has been dominant these past the Cowboys have been in the mix. I mean, not the Cowboys, excuse me. The San Francisco 49ers have been in the mix for a mighty long time now. So I know at least since the Kaepernick days, they was putting together formidable teams, and that wasn't even that long ago. To see, how they've reloaded, lost Frank Gore, went and got a Christian McCaffrey, lost Vernon Davis, went and got a George Kittle, lost a Michael Crabtree, got him a Brandon Ayuk. So it's just beautiful how these guys have reloaded and put themselves back in championship conversation. And the Dallas Cowboys running around being upset. Not even just the Cowboys. Shout out to them. They just beat the Chargers. So that's what I'm saying. This is old news, really. The Cowboys have recovered from this. I guess you could say they've recovered from this embarrassing loss. But in addition to that, like I'm saying, George Kittle and all those guys, man, if you want to shut them up, if you want to shut up your opponent, period, and this is me talking as an athlete, as a coach, if you want to shut up your opponent, you don't get upset at him. You don't get upset at the refs. You don't get upset at people talking about it. You go out there and you show what you can do, and then you execute. You get the job done. You come out victorious. That's how you nullify all crap talking. Because when I used to play sports, I used to run into dudes that talk crap all the time. You know what I mean? Baseball, basketball was my primary sports. Did a little football, but no matter what sport you play, you're going to get crap talkers. And you know what we did? We ingested it. Sometimes we gave it back to them, you know what I mean? When it was 0-0. But at the end of the game, when there's triple zeros up and we win, you looking crazy. I beat you. You look crazy talking about you better than me, and I beat you. I came out victorious. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. I definitely appreciate y'all, man. Love and support. Can't say that enough. Can't express my gratitude enough. Y'all stay up, man. Get a goal accomplished. You know my slogan. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. Let me get back to work. If this work got to be excellent and approved. Peace.